Hello everyone, welcome back to some more chess. I am refreshed, not warmed up, but ready. Let's see how the games go today. Also, I'm on a 5-game win streak apparently, so that's probably gonna change. Ooh, there's a game on the bottom that was moving very quickly. Get the bishop out before moving the pawn. I don't know what that's threatening. I'm just gonna move the pawn, I think. Could potentially trap my thingy. What about push up there? No, that's not good. Let's just move out the knight. That's the simplest thing to do. Is castles greedy? I don't know, kind of. I don't know. Let's castle. They are pinning my knight to the queen. Could move it. Yeah, just gonna move it. That's the easy thing to do. Alright, what's your plan? Move the knight up? Something with the open file? So if I move that to here, it's in danger. Queen here. Would that fork anything? No, I have bishop backup. Can't really advance anywhere. I'm kind of feeling like a bishop trade, if they'll allow it. Nice. Now I get my queen out. I have to move my rook somewhere. They can't take because then I would just take with queen. Although then this check is... Oh my gosh. That would actually be a really restrained mate. No, I have the pawn there. It's an idea though. What about pushing this pawn? No, that's defended, so it has to be this one. What is the big brain move here? Obviously it's threatening queen check. Maybe move this or this. This doesn't seem bad because I don't know where the knight can escape to. What about just takes? Very simple. Nah, that would just allow them to develop their own knight. We have to go on the attack. Because after I move away, they can't get a mate out of this. I could also do this potentially. Ooh, that is interesting. They do have this move, which is interesting. Alright, so if I take the pawn, they still have that move. They can maybe move knight down here. Oh, wow, yeah, they have a fork there. Okay, just keep it on the diagonal. That's safe. Couldn't let myself get forked there. Alright, I think I just move... king up there. They can't mate because the knight would not protect from the rook. If I move it there, they just take that pawn. I think I just take here. Oh, I can't push it up because after it takes, it gets very ugly. Yeah, this pawn is hanging. Back crank mate, this may be a possibility here. They're gonna take this pawn. If I move up, they just check. This is a weird position. If I move there, they have this very strong move. If they do that, I'll resign. Let's get a different opponent. The rook was under attack there. There was no saving that. I had to hope for a serious brain aneurysm that resulted in both rooks being unable to defend the king somehow. That was my only chance. They would have needed medical attention. This move confuses them. What about knight up? Puts me in an interesting spot. Yeah. They have this move, but then I just do that. Or I can take, actually. Yeah, I hope they do that. That's just a free development turn. I was thinking super big brain. You go for queen here, knight here, but the knight can take the queen in that spot. So this attacks queen and bishop at the same time, which is a bit spicy. It does let the queen come out early, which is alright. I'm just saying it's alright. Don't have a good place to attack. Queen here? Because I can't do it there because of the bishop. Kind of annoying. I can maybe move queen here to set up. This diagonal's weak. They're gonna castle soon though. I don't know. It's a tricky position. Let's just develop the bishop. Cars are annoying. That's what that car sounded like. I have a somewhat interesting move here. So what's the problem with takes is that it brings the queen out. Why don't I just castle here and then after takes I just have take? I don't see anything bad about that actually. Because I'll still control the square. They have this move, which is kind of interesting. Or bring the knight forward. A really nice move for them would be knight to here. Control all those squares. That could be coming. Let's see if they know about en passant. is a lot of thinking. Alright, they do know about en passant. Ha 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 ha. This is maybe dumb because it pins myself. Maybe. Just saying it's en passant. Alright, they are going for the cheesy mate here. Or not mate. Let's see. What about rook to here? Oh, rook to here is very interesting. Because they can't take with the queen because of the pawn. And if they take with the knight, I can take with the king. They have a check, but it doesn't actually do anything. They have knight takes this pawn, to which I would probably just take, and then they would force the bishop back. Alright, move 13. I'm gonna check that out on the computer, because I think that was big-brained. The knight cannot move forward if it wants to survive. So it actually has to move backwards, or else I take with bishop. And then I start opening up that diagonal, which is very messy for them. Don't castle here. If they castle here, that would be great. And again, takes is fine, because if they take the queen in here to try check me, I can take. Ooh. Another interesting move they have is move this rook to b8, threatening the pawn. Which would be an interesting move, but I don't know if it would be a good move. Are they dead? What is going on? You just move the knight back. Why is this so confounding? Alright, they're building on it, trying to open up that file. But can I just push up my pawn? No, my pawn is defending the rook, so their plan is to stack up. Can I move my queen into the bishop file? It's an interesting idea. What would they do in response? Maybe threaten the rook more? And then I have take, they have take. Which piece will they take back with if I accept the trade? Probably bishop, right? That wouldn't be good for me. What about this move? I really want to hurt their queen, but I can't think of a way to do it. So I think I just have to accept the trade. Because after they take with bishop, I have queen here. Actually, I have something very big-brained if they take with bishop, which is move the knight here. Remember, because that pawn that was protecting the square has moved to capture, I can now take it. So taking it with the pawn is the right move, and then there's nothing next, which is exciting. We'll see. They might still take with bishop. Yes! This is the ultimate big brain time. Remember, you're in check, so you have to take, and then I get to take. You have to castle here, I think. If I move up, they have this pawn up. Maybe I go on the ultra offensive here. Try to do something like this. And then if they have rook out, I have pawn lift. The best move here is pawn push. I want to offer the rook trade next. That doesn't actually threaten anything. I can still offer the rook trade, and if they go here... Yeah, everything's still protected. And I could just shmoob back. Alright, they're accepting the trade. If I take and they take with a pawn, I don't really have much of a way to get back. So I'll just go all in on the trading. I believe in this side of the board. I think they have to take the trade here. Even if they try to spook me off with a check, I just go back here. So right here, they can't take with the rook because then I take their rook. They have check now. Now I trade. Come on, take the trade. What do you got to lose? 2 pawns here is pretty unbeatable. Oh, g4 here is very strong. Just take the trade. Come on, you got 2 minutes on the clock. Take the trade. The trade is forced because you either move this pawn, I force trade, or you just take it here, and I'm in a worse position. Okay. Now I have a passed pawn. I think I played that wrong. Did I push that too far? Nice. Kind of wish they didn't quit. I don't have too much late game experience. That was a good match, though. Oh, this is someone's first match. Nice. Alright, they're pretty experienced if they're doing that. They're trying to set up for something cheesy. And then they go to the square. They need the other color bishop. Or queen. Alright, you want the queen to come out the other way. Kyle Driscoll, why is that name familiar? I feel like I've seen it before. Doesn't this just force you to have weird pawns? Moving pawn forward first might have been better. I just want a castle though. So that forces this knight to not have protection anymore. If they try to move queen up to force me to not be able to castle a pawn up. Oh, I see. Getting rid of the defender for this pawn so that queen can go there because it's safe. Actually, this move would be interesting. Let them develop knight. Actually, pawn up would allow my knight to attack the queen. I think here I just take the open file. I'm not actually threatening this pawn because the bishop is defending. It is a pretty weak one though. I think moving the e-pawn here would be really good because it offers that potential pin. We'll see if they think of that. Actually, moving this a-pawn up isn't bad to defend against that. If that comes up anyways. I was thinking, like, what if I have some galaxy brain idea where I push knight here, they take, and then I check, but then they just take queen. What? Actually, they can sort of wedge the queen into this spot. But that pawn move I just do not get. Doesn't help the bishop get out. Okay, queen retreats, attacks the pawn. Makes sense. What about knight push? I think knight push is decent here. I don't want to put it there because that just gets taken. That actually is some interesting ideas with it because I could I'm pretty sure that just gives me a fork. Unless there's something I'm missing. Oh, they have queen here. I can escape still, but it is scary. Oh, now they have queen down. Wow. Yeah, they can get out of this. I wasn't expecting that. At least it wasn't mate, right, guys? That would have been cringe. Puts queen in danger. Interesting game for sure. They can't take the pawn, by the way. Remember, they can't move the knight up. Or the bishop, actually. That bishop is so stuck. Wow. I kind of want to chase the queen off with the rook, but then they have this move, which is scary. The right play might be sacrificing the knight. I think no matter what they do here, they can't mate. If I go here, they have takes. So this is better. Discovered attack. Alright, I'll give you props on that one. That was clever. I can take the knight. Yeah, this is not a 1500. This is a Grandmaster, actually. It's actually a Super GM. If they don't take, I have another fork. King is still pretty undefended. Maybe moving the pawn up was better there. Let's get rid of this pawn. Let the rook come out, maybe. So they want to check me here and pin the king to the queen. I almost just took... Oh my gosh, I'm all over the place. There's probably some cheesy mates you can get here. Just move the queen down. You know you're gonna do it. Okay, that isn't mate. Because I can just go back. Maybe rook battery is mate. Oh wait, that is mate. Let me show you what I thought mate would be there. I thought they would go for this. And then this. Wait, that's still mate. Okay, yeah, that was really well played. By Kyle Driscoll, who I feel like I know. Or something. Let's learn from my mistakes. Pushing this pawn is bad, while the better move... offer trade? Either offer trade or castles is good. Okay, yeah, just castle early. Rook out to the open file was played. Knight forward. There's no way it's like knight sacrifice and then try to give a check. Yeah, go for the fork again. Oh, now they don't like this move. This game got pretty suffocating towards the end. I'm kind of glad I'm out of it. This? Yeah, that's a good move. I don't think I would ever see that. Going for the knight fork is bad. The better move... Yeah, you just have to defend it there. Whenever I see forks, I just get so excited. But danger levels, just like Levy says. Do I just run the king away? Oh, run it to here because then I can't get checked. Just defend. Push. Queen out. Chase the queen. Yeah, I should have seen that. I should have seen that way sooner. Alright, yeah, the queen is vulnerable because it's so high up. Let's look at white mistakes. There's nowhere I can move the right rook. I can punish the slow move of the pawn by pinning the knight to the king. Interesting. They recommend... Why is that recommended? So you have time to castle? Or defend with queen, maybe? Alright, castling queenside is bad. The better move is just getting bishop out, I'm assuming. Yeah, I think you really just want to get bishop out here. Okay, I wasn't the only one playing super bad because the computer hates this position as well. Putting in check here is bad because it just makes it so that you get hit with the rook. But the better move is to just... Actually, both rooks are defended, so I think it's still... just leave the pressure where it is. And try to get the bishop out. Alright, apparently that's way past wrong. How about this? Oh. Apply even more pressure. Because if they do pawn up, then you have the check. And then you can go like here. That's really tricky to spot. Alright, normally I end after an analysis, but let's do one more. See if we can end it on a win here. Wow, 21,000 games in play. Chess is really having a resurgence. Kinda neat. Are they trying to do the mate and 4 thingy? Alright, get your queen out. What if I just push there? Is that stupid? It's probably stupid. The Hooser. You gotta commit here. Yeah. I could trade bishops. Seems somewhat good. I don't know. I like that pin for now. Trying to get our king into a safe spot. If they push pawn, I just take. What? This might be too big brain for me, Cedar Mora. I like that name. Alright, I think I take now. Take with bishop, not queen. Nice. That pawn is weak now. Nice. Monajev. Bezos. Pawn push here is kind of interesting. If takes, knight, the rook is in trouble. Oh, they took it. Danger levels. take the bishop. That would be so funny. They saw through my plot. The levels were too dangerous. Forks the bishop and the pawn. Does leave this pawn vulnerable though. It's about what I was expecting. Can't put in check because they have takes. I do want to stay up here though. After the rook moves, I can go right back there and I'm safe. For now, anyways. Could also go super aggressive with this, and then they do this. Yeah, that looks good. Unless there's something I'm forgetting about. No, I'm trying to be too big brain. I was thinking rook takes, knight takes, leave this fork. But if they just move the rook and I take the bishop, it's still bad. It's all bad, man. Rook up, rook there, takes. I am in danger of being back rank mated, so I don't want to move my rooks yet. And if they take my pawn, I can take their pawn. This move has potential. Bishop to 5 there. It looks like opponent has left the game. Oh, they're back. Internet problems is the problem with online chess. They take the trade, probably attack it with bishop. Or threaten this, like I said. I was expecting something like rook to here, and then he's playing with the bishop. This is another potential fork. Although that space is protected for now. Oh wait, no, it doesn't work. Yeah, that just doesn't work. Because bishop is protecting that square. So good thing I didn't do that then. Hopefully they don't try to repetition their way to victory. I don't know. I probably have another space for my knight. I don't want to leave it on a light squared, though. Light squared space, though. Okay. Let's see. Let's just lift this. Rock is not the devil's work, it's magical and rad. Gotta eat dinner, draw. Kinda need the endgame experience. Draw is pretty decent offer. Yeah, let's go for it. Be nice. Enjoy your food, my friend. I am up 2 points. Interesting. Shouldn't draw just be like +0? Well, if you enjoyed this episode of Lichess, leave a like, and I will see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.